This meeting is called to order at 5:32 p.m. Please rise, and the clerk will lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I looked at this and then I saw this and too. I was like, wait, is this the wrong one? No, I'll use this. This is fine. Okay, can I have a motion and a second that the board approves the April 22nd, 2025 agenda as submitted?
So moved. Second.
Board members, questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed? This is different. May I have a motion and a second that the board approves the consent agenda?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed? Here's one, hopefully been easier. May I have a motion and a second that the change orders as described be approved?
So moved. Second.
Board members, questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed? Can I please have a motion and a second that the board hereby authorizes its president, the superintendent of schools, or their designee to execute a contract in compliance with the resolution, the bid solicitation documents, the project scope, and the project timeline, and take all actions necessary or convenient on behalf of the Board of Education to enter into the said contract and complete the project?
So moved. Second.
Board members, questions or comments? Okay, all those in favor? All in favor, none opposed? Can I please have a motion and a second that the board hereby authorizes its president, the superintendent of schools, or their designee to execute a contract in compliance with this resolution, the bid solicitation documents, the project scope, and the project timeline, and take all actions, or convenient on, necessary or convenient on behalf of the Board of Education to enter into said agreement or contract and complete the project.
So moved.
Second.
Board members, questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed? Lastly, can I please have a motion and a second that the board hereby authorizes its president, the superintendent of schools, or their designee to execute a contract in compliance with this resolution, the bid solicitation documents, the project scope, and the project timeline, and take all necessary actions or convenient, or all actions necessary or convenient, on behalf of the Board of Education to enter into the said contract and complete the project?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed? May I please have a motion and a second that the budget for the 2025-26 school year be submitted to the voters for approval on May 20th, 2025 in the amount of $128,625,535.
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? Okay, all those in favor? All in favor, none opposed? Yeah. Be it resolved that the Penfield Central School District Board of Education approve the 2025-26 property tax report card as presented. Be it further resolved that the Assistant Superintendent for Business and Finance is directed to submit the property tax report card to the State Education Department by the end of the next business day following this approval. May I please have a motion and second that the Board of Education approves the 2025-26 property tax report card as presented?
So moved. Second. Sorry.
Patrick raised his hand. Board members, questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed. Can I please have a motion and a second that the Board of Education hereby approves the award of the contract for Universal Pre-Kindergarten Program Services pursuant to the RFP issued December 9th, 2024 to Bates Rich Beginning Child Care DBA, Care-a-Lot Child Care, Browncroft Daycare Center LLC, DBA Care-a-Lot Child Care, Child Time of Penfield, Inspire Penfield Children's Continuous Care, and Inspire Pittsford, Inspire Cran Campus, and that the proposed terms of contract attached to the RFP are hereby approved, and the Superintendent of Schools is authorized and directed to execute the same on behalf of the school district, and to take all steps necessary to carry out the terms of such agreement. This resolution shall take effect immediately.
So moved. Second.
Board members, questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed. The following candidates have been nominated by their respective boards for positions as members of the BOCES board. It has been past practice for component boards of education to endorse the candidate nominated by the Board of Education whose seat is up for election. Seat number 1. Resolved to cast one vote for the election of David Brian Buttram, resident of Rush Henrietta Central School District, as a member of the Monroe 1 BOCES Board for a term of office which will begin July 1st, 2025, and end June 30th, 2028. Seat number 2, resolved to cast one vote for the election of Kim McCluskey, resident of the Pittsford Central School District, as a member of the Monroe 1 BOCES Board for a term of office which will begin on July 1st, 2025, and end on June 30th, 2028. Seat number 3, resolved to cast one vote for the election of Rebecca Hicks, resident of the East Rochester Union Free School District, as a member of the Monroe 1 BOCES Board for a term of office which will begin July 1st, 2025, and end June 30th, 2028. May I please have a motion and a second that the Board of Education cast one vote for the election of each candidate as a member of the Monroe 1 BOCES Board?
So moved. Second.
Board members, questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed. May I please have a motion and a second that the Board of Education approves the BOCES administrative budget in the amount of $5,586,391 for the 2025-26 fiscal year?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? Okay, all those in favor? All in favor, none opposed. May I please have a motion and a second that the board approves Megan Doherty Esquire as chairperson of election for the May 20th, 2025 budget vote and election?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed. May I please have a motion and a second that the board approves Lynn Scott as Chief Election Inspector for the May 20th, 2025 budget vote and election?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed. May I please have a motion and a second that the board approves the individuals named above to serve as election inspectors and assistant clerks at the May 20th, 2025 budget vote and election.
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed? We invite our community to join us virtually for Meet the Candidates Night. It begins at 7 p.m. and is live streamed on PCTV. Nope, 7 p.m. No unfinished, any new business? No? Okay, may I have a motion and a second that the meeting be adjourned at 5:42 p.m.?
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All those in favor? All in favor, none opposed.
That might be the record.
I think